we're back. Hope everybody's doing good. Back in the hardcore world here. Glad to be back. Had a nice 4th of July weekend. Hope everyone who celebrates had a good one. And yeah, I'm just going to be kind of random today. Get a few things built, do a few adventures. I'd like to get a few diamonds. I'd like to get a few enchants on some tools or armor. We'll see what happens. No real goals, but we'll make some progress. Maybe I'll expand the road a little bit. I know that's going to be one thing I do. I'll probably get started on this building, I imagine, but we'll see. So yeah, give me just a second, get all set up here. Hope everything's working. Okay. Hey, we got one watching, so I know I'm live. Almost there, almost there. All right. Yep, mic's good. All right, we're off and running. So I'll take a second, get organized. I think I'm going to start with just a little, I know I need to chop some trees. I think I barely have any wood, if I remember right. Yeah, we need to chop some trees and get some diamonds. That's kind of my early goals. Ooh, looks like I'm hurting on iron too. Do I not have any iron? Oh, I got a little bit. Cooking. I got some food for a while. Bed. 4 diamonds in there. Okay, I would like some spruce. Do I have? Oh yeah, that's right. I only have 3. I knew I was hurting on that. Do I have bones? Yeah, I hope everyone had a good 4th of July over here in the States. Just Spent some time with some old buddies, played a cool gig, drove home, and it was just fireworks going all around me. It was actually kind of crazy, but it was a cool drive. Oh, boo. I didn't think this grass stopped it. I guess it does. Bone meal's kind of at a premium right now, too. Maybe it wasn't stopping it and it was just taking a lot. Oop. I know it seemed real quiet. Oops. Alligator's here. What's up, alligator? Breaking the ice. Yeah. Good timing. I'm just gonna kind of do whatever comes to me today. Starting with chopping trees, and I'm gonna go get a few diamonds, and then I want to maybe get an enchant or two and a couple tools, and then we'll go from there. Maybe get a start on my what I think is going to be my enchanting building. But I will say I've got a little something on my mind that I want to have. I just don't want to keep repeating myself. So once I get a few more regulars in here, I want to spout some thoughts. Oh, well, that would be a problem. Different controllers for different hands, I guess. I honestly have no real preference. I feel I play pretty comfortably on both Xbox and PlayStation. Okay, spruce. I would like a little oak. I mean, I kind of hate to just clear cut this area, but I think it's pretty much what we're going to end up doing eventually anyway. If we want to build out here and then plant trees accordingly after. But I think I'm pretty much just going to work on clear cutting this whole bottom level here. And not worry about, oh man, I got a eye itch. Not worry about planting them back. Got a little start on my next episode before I started stream tonight. I'm excited for that. Another project that's been a long time coming. Not a new project, but will make my world feel a lot more complete. Yeah, not bad. Should probably get a little pale oak, I guess, while I'm at it.
No.
This one's filling up with a bunch of junk. Get rid of that. Speaking of fireworks, I don't know if you all can hear that or not. Didn't mean to pick all that up, dang it. Yeah, just get a fresh inventory. No dirt. Sorry if I just remain kind of quiet. I tend to do that while it's slow. I don't necessarily care to talk just to hear myself talk. All the time, at least. I try to a certain amount, but sometimes I don't mind just chilling and playing. Probably make the most progress on these times. I would love to be fairly enchanted up. That would be a good goal for the stream. Let's bring this stuff upstairs. Bring more than that, actually. A bunch of this, too. we're just going to make this one all netherrack. Dang, see, this one's dropping saplings like crazy. It's felt like that hasn't been the case lately, but we'll take that. Okay. Make another pickaxe. We're gonna go down in the mines. We yearn for the mines. Food, a little wood. And we'll get rid of these little stacks of 4 too. Oh, block of coal. Keep that. Alright. I think we're feeling decent for a little mining trip. I did learn that it's level 14 that I want to be looking for iron on, not 16. Probably close enough, but... Okay, I want to try to go predominantly a way I haven't. Come on, let's get a little luckier this time than we have last couple times. Oop, there's one. We're gonna silk touch these guys. Hoping to get fortune. Oh my gosh. Well, I thought it was gonna be just 2. We'll take 3. Not some weird vein where they go all over the place. Well, that was quicker than the last couple times. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. Oops. I don't really want to be silk touching the deep slate, mainly just because I always end up with way too much of the non-cobbled deep slate, and you can't really do anything with it. Oh my gosh. Is this the start of a good little session here? Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. I mean, we technically have enough diamonds already, because I had 4. We have enough to get my tools made. But we're on fire right now. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'll take a little tough while I'm here. Maybe use that. Oh my gosh, I had a funny feeling I was going to find some in here. Am I on fire? I feel like I'm kind of on fire. Even though they're not huge veins, but hey. I feel like we're kind of killing the diamonds so far. Feeling the diamond vibes. What we got over here? Sounds like that is from over here, right? Back here. It's definitely off to my left. Oops, see, now I feel like I'm going away from it though. Feels like I'm right on it. It's got to be right above me. Yep. Oh, kind of got a party up there. A little XP, right? We need this. There's going to be a few diamond veins in here too. We already know that, right? How are we looking? Ah. Oh, spawner. Zombie spawner. Hey, there's possible XP right there. I was just thinking to myself that XP is going to be the bottleneck. But honestly, though, I still think I don't know. We'll try it out for a second, I guess. Actually, we'll try it out right now. I still think mining for quartz is probably going to be faster. Make sure I'm completely safe behind me. Is there light in there? So it's... there we go. I don't know. I still think quartz is probably going to be the way to go. I know I'm in danger of a baby zombie here. Eh. I would like to... Took a screenshot. Hopefully I remember I did that and don't accidentally delete it like I've done a couple times before. This is interesting for whatever reason. It's a really particularly slow night tonight. Which I realize it happens. I'm not concerned about it, but it is a little different. Just feel like I'm talking to people in the future. Like I said, I almost don't mind it though, in some ways. Actually, probably a good time to get things like this done when that's the case. Ooh, ooh, iron vein. Is this iron vein? Or no, is it a fake out? It might be a fake out. Oh, fake out. I don't know. Maybe not. Nice, I don't think it is. I think we have an iron vein. It's kind of a weird one. Ooh, danger. Danger. Ooh. It's a possible diamond area. Ooh, that was a good escape. Good escape by me. I hated that little guy. Oh my gosh. Bella's here. What's up, Bella? I am kind of looking for diamonds. Or I am looking for diamonds. Even though I've probably already found enough, I'm probably almost done. Gonna work on trying to get some tools enchanted and all that. Maybe get thinking about my next build. I'm open-minded tonight. Probably will kind of be focused more though on preparing for next stream to be like have a good build. Kind of do things I can to get ready. Definitely got a little iron vein going on. We like. You did see a diamond, I saw it. I'm just staying on the move, getting the place lit up. Thanks for keeping an eye out for me though, in case I didn't see it. I should probably let you all know when I see it for that matter. Yeah, I think we saw two. That one and this one, yeah. Lots of 3 veins tonight. Another one. Hey, we'll take it. 16 ore. I feel good enough about that. Ooh. I don't have carrots yet, so that's a very clutch zombie drop there. I'm pretty sure none of the villagers had carrots. Not that apparently I'm not planting anything anyway, but still. Oh, I didn't realize I had 2 either. I didn't realize. I knew I got 1. Nice. Good eye, good eye. Cat made it. Morning, cat. Nice to have some familiar faces in the chat finally. Well, alligator. It's been a slow start to the old stream tonight. But that just means we're making that kind of progress that I don't always make. Whoa. Preparation progress. Yeah, you are an early riser. One 36 p.m. Where are you at, Bella? Is that Australia? New Zealand? I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think that's going to be somewhere over there, if I'm right. I'm going to go on mute for just a second. Don't worry, I see the Enderman. I see the Enderman. Alright, I'm back. I think I'm gonna start making my way back up. I do want to get all the redstone. Even though I should just be not silk touching this, but I don't know though. I do feel like I'm kind of on fire, actually. Let's continue this vein just a little bit. Might as well. We really haven't been down here that long. Sorry, I was on mute there. Uh, yeah, same spot. Alright. I feel like it was a successful enough mining trip, right? 17? Yeah, 17 or 16 diamond ore. Actually, you know what? Just for I would like to get up to level 31. Oh, you can't hear the lava cat? I know you said you have, maybe not slight, but I know you said you have hearing problems. Is that just a frequency that just doesn't hit you? I know a lot of people act. I know it's a common thing for people to play with the subtitles on, though, to be able to hear the lava. So you might not be the only one in that. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I can hear the lava right now. I could. No, I can't. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Now that you mentioned that though, I think I heard that they're on the way. I could be wrong. I hope I'm not. I think I honestly think I heard that get mentioned in something. I guess it could be something that was misinformed as well. That tends to happen. But I'm pretty sure I heard someone talk about that recently. Well, this isn't going very well. I was hoping to just find a little. I guess I do have all that redstone. I can just. That'll get me to level 31. But I've gone this far. One more set of diamonds. Whichever comes first, breaking my pickaxe or more diamonds. Probably breaking my pickaxe, unfortunately. Diamonds. I want to get working on my tools. I've already got enough, but I figured I'd just finish this last pickaxe. I'd like to get a couple things enchanted today. Come on, right before I break my pickaxe, let's have these diamonds show up in the next 5, 4. Oh, we hear zombies. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I mentioned earlier. Oh, oh, you were answering her what I'm mining for, I think. I mentioned earlier something I want to talk about, even though it's kind of a slow stream, but I'll talk about it again. I kind of had a uh, bad realization, and I'm at a crossroads at this point. I'm unable to upload my world to Realms anymore because it's so big, and I'm on PlayStation 5. And so I'm unable to make my world available for world download. Uh, and I've been doing lots of research, and the only way to share worlds from your PS5 to any other device is through Realms. And it's like, I just can't do it. And so I don't know what I'm going to do. Obviously, my forever world will always be there, but I might have to, I don't know. Because I want to be able to share my world with you all, and it sucks if I'm not going to be able to do that. So that's kind of a bummer realization I'm having these last couple days. And there's no way to prune chunks or anything since I'm on PS5. The answer is always just to transfer it to a PC through Realms. It's like, well, that ain't working. All right, we're giving up. 1, 2, 3. No, we're really giving up this time. No, one more. Boom, boom. No, all right. Yeah, so I don't know honestly what I'm thinking, because like just as a YouTuber, I mean, but also like I don't know. As a YouTuber, I want to be able to share my world, and it's like my long-term world at this point. Until they change something, I can't share. I can't because you have to do that through Realms. I've looked up. I've been researching. There's no way to transfer your world from a PS5 or an Xbox to. I guess I don't know. Don't quote me on Xbox. Maybe that's different since it is Microsoft. But uh, yeah, there's no way to transfer your world from a PS5 to a PC without going through Realms. I'm not the only one who's had this issue. I've found that it's a something that people have had problems with. Oops. So yeah, it's just got me like it's only 530 megabytes, and they say that it's supposed to be a 1 gigabyte upload limit, but I've seen that there's lots of people who like no one's gotten. I'm yet to see anyone get one transferred over 500 megabytes. And it might be a PlayStation 5 thing because PlayStation 5 Minecraft is the newest version, and like I do find a couple things just kind of different. I don't know. So it is possible that it's like just the PS5 situation, and it is possible that it's something that gets fixed eventually. But still, I mean, it got me thinking anyway. Uh, nope, you can't, cat. Not from a PS5. I did lots of research last night. Like I said, I think it might be a PS5 thing specifically, just because the files are so different. Like I said, maybe an Xbox is more close to like PC file type, so you can. But uh, yeah, PS5, it's a problem. But it's also like I want to play on my PS5 because I can stream from here. I'm just not a PC guy. I'm just not a PC guy. I don't have one for that, for one thing. And yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I mean, talking crazy, part of me almost wants to start a different Let's Play world and have my forever, like, I don't know, to go about things a little differently. Because I've still got so much I want to do in my forever world, and I'm going to do it. Now, obviously, it's good for making episodes of, but it's also scary because I can't get, like, a real backup even at this point. But, yeah, part of me, I mean, it wouldn't be anytime soon, but part of me feels like I should start a new long-term Let's Play and just really keep in mind the file size. Like, do a bunch of seed research beforehand to make sure it's a seed I don't need to explore too much. Like I said, it's probably just being the PS5 thing making things difficult, but I gotta work with what I got, you know? You can't you can't download it, Cat. I have a computer. I can't get it onto I can't upload it from my PS5 onto Realms. I've done it before with smaller files. I know how to transfer a world from my PS5 to the computer, but it doesn't work with this. Because I've got a world download available, before I uploaded my world to Realms, and then I got on my PC or my laptop and downloaded it onto there, and it worked just fine. But it doesn't work if it can't upload it to Realms in the first place. That's the problem. Nope. Nope. It would not be there because I can't upload it to Realms. You have to be able to have your world on a realm to be able to go from PlayStation 5 to a computer. And I can't get my world as it is onto a realm because when it's uploading, it won't complete because the file is too big. And it doesn't, your PlayStation account doesn't necessarily just back up your worlds. You know what I mean? Like, just because I'm signed into my PlayStation account doesn't mean, or my Minecraft account, I mean, Microsoft account, doesn't mean that I can just download my worlds. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was using these to waste some enchantments on. What am I doing? So yeah, it's like part of me kind of wants to. I don't know. I don't know. It's tough because I've been so looking forward to like getting my world to a point to be able to share it, and like that's been a lot of like how I've been playing and like looking forward to it. And if I'm not going to be able to share it, part of me almost wants to. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to finish what I have in mind. There's still quite a lot I want to get done in my Forever World, no matter what, before I do anything else. And then even if I was to do something else, I would still uh, use my Forever World. I think I would just go about the episodes different. I would just kind of have it be a world that I work on in my or just work on kind of on my own, and just kind of have do more updates on it rather than uh, actual episodes because I want my main Let's Play series. I want to be able to share it. So I don't know. It's tough though. Sorry, Kaloom. I was mid sentence. How you doing? I'm doing well, other than what I was just speaking about. Getting home from work's best time of day. Oh yeah, dang it! I didn't mean to mind the rest of those. I got talking and got myself all sidetracked. Ooh, is that all the lapis I have? Pixie made it. What's up, Pixie? Oh no, that's all the lapis I have. Ooh. Oh, that's right. I used a bunch for blue dye. I shouldn't have done that. I wasn't thinking. Oh, that sucks. Actually, kind of badly. Of course, we get Silk Touch. Silk Touch Shovel isn't the worst thing in the world, actually. Hmm. Silk Touch Shovel or Unbreaking Axe? I think it's got to be the Unbreaking Axe, right? Ooh, horrible. I hate being of arthropods. Ooh. Oh, I don't have 30 levels anyway. I think I would almost take that. We can make another one if we need to. Or dang, am I gonna need to go down and get more lapis? That kind of sucks to have to look for. I've I looked all that up, Cat. That only works going from PlayStation to PlayStation. I probably saw the same video. It doesn't work because the files are so different. Believe me, I was researching for a long time last night. Lots lots of people have the same problem. Not that I don't appreciate you looking for me, but yeah, I don't know. That might work. Like I said, that might work with an Xbox, but I'm pretty sure that doesn't work as well because I looked that up when I had an Xbox. It's all through Realms. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I hate to do it, but I think we're going back in the caves. think. I don't believe I used all that lapis to make blue dye. That was dumb. I just was not thinking. I mean, it doesn't matter later in the game when you have a bunch of lapis, but I'd like to find a big cave. Yeah, and it just sucks because I can't even prune the chunks because you have to be on a PC to do that. If I, like I said, if I end up doing that's the thing is if I end up starting a new world, I could keep that in mind from the beginning and prune it as I go and keep it from getting that big. That's the whole thing I'm saying about if I was to start a fresh world, I should be able to avoid that being a problem because I can upload it as I go and prune it. I think. And I would just really keep in mind, like I said, I would search out a seed beforehand and really make sure, just really be careful about my exploring. Try to explore as little as possible, pretty much, for the no just random exploring, opening up a whole bunch of chunks that you're never going to go back to. Best I can. We'd like to find a. It's just going to be a mess down here, and I'd like to find a big cave. Usually you can see some lapis in a cave. Yeah, I could do that, but I just like to go back and forth from creative copies so much. I thought of that too, and there's a few reasons I don't want to do that. One being, like, I like my big render distance realms. It's a lot shorter, but also, uh, like I said, I like to be able to just go back and forth, make a quick creative copy, and jump into it. You just can't really do that if you're on a realm. I mean, you can, but it's just much more of a hassle. And you have to well, I guess no, you wouldn't have to re-upload. Don't get me wrong, though. That is a thought in my mind as well. Just going that route. But I just prefer to not be on a realm. I just feel like it runs better. Okay. I just don't necessarily want to go into some big caves from the overworld. Just because it's dangerous. I'd rather find a nice, safe entrance somewhere. What do we got here? It's a console thing, yeah. It's shorter on. I guess I could be wrong on that. They've maybe upgraded that, but I know on Realms you've always been able to have a bigger render distance on PC than. Uh, actually, dang it, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, on Realms you've always been able to have a longer render distance playing on PC than a console. And you're probably just thinking, well, just play on PC and make it all simple. Like I said, I don't have a PC. I just have a gaming laptop. But I took the words out of your mouth, Kat. But I just, it's not even so much a money thing. It's just I'm a console guy. I got my little system down of how I do things. Okay, if I thought this, I could have sworn. Oh no, wrong direction. Should have a big lava at the end of this tunnel. Big cave. No, obviously, don't get me wrong. I realize to, to take a next step, a PC is something that would help, but like I said, I just like my console gaming. I like the ease, I like the simplicity. Come on, lapis. It's one vein of lapis. Diamonds. We don't like this situation. That just seems like a disaster waiting to happen, doesn't it? Come on, lapis. Oh no. No, and really, honestly, what's likely to happen is, I mean, I don't know if likely actually, but Mojang's aware of the situation. I'm sure there will probably come a time where they fix a little something. Like I said, the upload limit's supposed to be a gigabyte, but me and many other people have had the problem of not being able to get my 500 plus megabyte. It's a decent book. Yeah, I don't have beetroot yet either. That's a nice little beetroot find there. Finding everything but lapis. This looks like a lapis tunnel though, doesn't it? Ugh, I hate this. Ugh. Ooh, ooh. I knew I was in trouble there. I knew he was over there too. Oh my gosh, I don't have any more torches. Oh, that's super annoying. Ooh, geode. Come on, no lapis, huh? Oh, and it blew up my torches that I don't have. I don't have any coal. Boo. Big boo. Well, I think that might have ended our goals of enchanting. We're gonna have to do that another day after I find some lapis naturally. So I have to go all the way up to try to get coal anyway. I'm not trying to come back down. Yeah, I guess now that I'm thinking about it, it is a possible route to just play and stay on realms. Because I think it would be pretty easy for me to still do creative copy, actually. I would have to download the world, but I don't think that would take any longer necessarily than making a copy. I don't know. But I feel like I don't know. I'll test it. I'll definitely keep that in mind as a possibility. I feel like it just, like I said, I feel like it just runs better. I feel like you get more just glitchiness on realms with it having to be on the server. Uh, okay, give me just 1 second. While that's cooking, I'll be right back. Alright, just one more second. One more second. Oh, there it is. Thank you, Pixie. Alright, I'm back. My bad. Relic's here. What's up, Relic? I don't know if you've been lurking or not and heard any of the conversation we've been having. Kind of hate to just say it all again, but I was kind of trying to wait for you to be here for me to have this thought. Okay, uh, one second. I'll relay my thoughts once again. Okay, first, I guess. Start thinking of a plan. But yeah, long story short, uh, I know I'm repeating myself for those who are just here, but it is just something on my mind that I don't know. Uh, my Let's Play world is too large to upload to Realms, so I'm unable to like transfer it to my PC, and therefore unable to have the world download be available. And that kind of sucks. And I've done lots of research on how to make it, how I could do it, and it appears to be a problem many people are having. So I'm kind of at a crossroads as to how I want to go about my Let's Play. I, I will say, no matter what, my world right now, I will keep playing it. I'm not debating getting like just not playing it anymore. But it might just kind of change. I know that wasn't right. I don't know, because I know it might sound like I'm overreacting a little bit, but it's like I don't want to. I kind of plan on doing this YouTube thing for a while, and it's just kind of like I almost want to cut my losses early rather than get 5 years down the road and really wish my world was downloadable, but I just can't do anything about it. Where if now, knowing what I know now, I could make sure that I keep that available, because I think having my world download available is fairly important in a forever world. Yeah, I think we are going to kind of go with this kind of a weird shape. Yeah, but the problem is that I play on PlayStation 5, and I just getting it to a PC is impossible. PC, if I was playing on a PC, this all wouldn't be a problem at all. But I'm playing on a PlayStation 5, so getting the world onto a PC is essentially at this point impossible without utilizing realms. But I am unable to upload my world to a realm because it's too large. So I'm just stuck. I have my old world download, which I'm surprised that got on there even. But yeah, so it's just like, you know, like I said, I'm gonna keep playing in this world, but it's just how I go. Whether it remains my main Let's Play world is kind of what I'm debating. Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier. Is I kind of I'd like to avoid realms just because I feel or staying on a realm just because I feel like it. But I think that probably would be the route I would test out if it run. I haven't played on it in a while. If it runs better, no. If I stayed on a realm, that would be the safest route for sure. Yeah, if I stayed on a realm, that would definitely solve this problem. Which saying that out loud just makes me sound stupid for not just doing that. But I also think it would be possible to just keep my world size smaller because I could play to a certain point to where it's still able to upload onto a realm, and then I could transfer to a PC and then prune the chunks as I go. But I don't know. The more I'm talking about it, I'm thinking playing just keeping it on a realm is probably the simple answer. Yeah. No, I feel that. See, this is why I'm talking about it though. I just want to get my thoughts out loud. Sometimes have people knock some sense into me. And yeah, the more we're talking, the more I feel like a realm answer. I just feel like I don't know. I'd be curious. Sorry, I know I'm not making any progress right now. I'm just thinking and running around in circles. Um, yeah, I'm curious like what the render distance is. I'm curious if I would be able to run vibrant visuals on it very well. I imagine I would. That's probably the answer. Because like I said, it just sucks to have the idea of my main and how I think it would go is that. All right, what? Let me get working on something while I'm doing this. Okay, while I'm talking. Uh, gosh, no, don't forget exactly what I was going to say. Other than, yeah, I just don't want to commit to this being my Let's Play world being my one and only Let's Play world if I can't have the download available. But oh yeah, I was saying how how I think it would work is I would still uh, I'd still have my world right now, my forever world, as like kind of just a background series that I jump into every now and then, and just do an episode here and there, but just not have it be the mainstay of my channel because that way I would still have a world download available for that, but bonus episodes of the Let's Play world because I love my world. This is not some cop out of trying to get a new world started. I promise you that. And I would just go about it different. Yeah, see, I'm thinking like that too, Relic, which is for sure why I would uh keep my why I would by no means give up on my world as is right now. But I mean, to me, like I've been looking forward to. I guess it might not be that important so much as just whether or not it's gonna be the death of my channel. But I've just been looking forward to like be able to share it with people. I like that. I like the idea of getting all tidied up and ready. Like I've just been. That's what I've been focusing on is getting all tidied up and ready to let you all walk around in it. I feel you though, in that like, yeah, I shouldn't let it uh, necessarily break the series. But yeah, I mean, it's somewhat important to me, I feel like. But don't get me wrong, I agree with you there. Like, I had that thought too. I might just be overreacting. Not to mention that it's possible that Mojang gets their stuff together and it ends up being fixable at some point. That's a possibility itself. Yeah, no, that too, Relic. That's another big part of it, though, too. Is yeah, I'm unable to get a true backup off of my PlayStation. That's another thing that has me thinking like I am as well, and that's very real issue. Do you by chance know what the render distance would be on a console on a Realm? Because I do like my big. I mean, but then again, I can't have my cake and eat it too necessarily. But I like my big render distances. Actually, what's my? Because it turned down for vibrant visuals. Let's see what happens since I switched back. Is it still? Oops. No, it's max 36. Ooh, that would be cool. Yeah, I'll do some testing after stream with how Realm might. Because I mean, that might be the answer. And like you, and I'm glad you reminded me because that is a big thing that I was thinking of. Like, I am nervous at this point that it, it appears impossible for me to back this up onto anything besides just having a backup world on my PlayStation. So that is a very real issue as well. Okay, I've been talking about that for way too long. But hey, it's been on my mind the last couple days, so let's think here. It's going to be my enchanting. We're not necessarily going to get too far today, but I would like to. I think actually I just kind of go with this angled, but still pretty much copy this style, but maybe put like a wizardy type tower out of the top of the middle of it just to have it make sense for the enchanting area. Break the line up a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry, Lego. I saw you come in and I think I was mid-sentence. I think I forgot to say hi. What's up, Lego? Um, yeah, I did start this pretty much right when Vibrant Visuals came out, but it kept crashing my stream, so I'm playing with fancy graphics. I'll need to test that again here at some point. I think they have done an update, I guess, since that was happening, but I don't know if anything of that was focused on or not. Part of me actually almost wants to risk it. I'll wait a little while. I definitely want to go for a little longer, but towards the end I might turn on Vibrant Visuals and just figure if it cuts me off a stream, we'll just call it a night. But I think I could turn. One thing is I didn't turn any of my settings down, so I was probably pushing it pretty hard. So I might be able to do it with the settings turned down just a little bit. They were almost, I mean, not quite maxed, but up there. Yeah, sorry I've been running around in circles. My mind is definitely elsewhere, thinking of this whole situation I'm finding myself in with my world. Oops. Seven wide, right? Ooh, is it? That's kind of big news. Yeah, that's interesting. Believe me, it's like I said, I'm not taking this lightly. Like, it's not like I want to. I mean, I could see the bright side in it too. Like, there is always something fun, but it's not like I'm trying to give up on my. And I wouldn't give up on it. I mean, it might just turn into like because the no backup situation sucks. And yeah, it might just turn into like a more of a stream world. I don't know. I don't know how I'd go about it. Just know that it won't be abandoned. It may take more of a back seat, but it's probably going to at this point. The more I'm thinking about it, and don't get me wrong, I'm going to keep trying. I give it a good uh, couple tries to see if I can get it uploaded on there. But even at this point, even if I got it uploaded, well, no, if I got it uploaded, then I could just stay on a realm from there, actually. So if I somehow was to get it uploaded, it would be crisis averted. But it just doesn't seem possible. I was trying really hard last night. Either way, nothing's going to happen until I play about 500 more days at least in the current world. Because we're almost at day 4,000. And I've got a few things in mind. I am excited about the Copper Golem. I think he's going to be super useful and just awesome to have a little character running around an area. Even if the sorting stuff ends up being kind of janky, but I feel like it's going to be fine for what it's trying to be. I think some people are trying to make it, or they're not just taking it for what it is and making it sound like it's a lot, or not that useful, but it definitely is, I feel like. Not that I've actually tested it or anything in preview, but. Okay. Let's, kind of get going here. Do I want to go with the. Do I want to stick with the, just kind of gray. I guess if I was going to change things up on any building, it would be this one. The more magical building of the place. So yeah, with that in mind, let's not go stone for the bottom. Let's go. I'm thinking spruce maybe. Spruce bottom floor. And then like, I don't know, any color. A lot of colors work on the top floor. Red. Yeah, I saw that. I forget who it was. Prowl, I think, has kind of got the big thing going on that. And I was like, yeah, well, now that we know they can only access one side of the chest, just plan for it. It it might not work to just throw in like I might not be able to just make a copper golem and have it sort my chests as they're organized right now. But if you plan for it a little bit, it seems like it'll work. And complaining about it like being slow in some cases or whatever, it's like, well, That's not supposed to be fast. If you really want it to be fast, you can build an item sorter the old-fashioned way. But for someone who's never done that and doesn't really care to, just letting it take its time and having the option there is pretty sweet. Okay, sorry, I've really gotten off my turn into a talkie stream. Turn into a talkie stream. Alright, I do like this shape. I guess maybe I could go back one. I think I will, actually. Yeah, I'm with you, Relic. Not to mention, just like his movements are just super cool. He's just gonna be like, I'm looking forward to. I've got an area in my world that I plan in my Let's Play world that I plan on being kind of a cyberpunky area, and just having it being able to populate it with that guy is gonna be freaking awesome. Dang it, though, this chest is in a bad place now all of a sudden. And it's just like you can make any little area like a village essentially. Even though I guess they probably don't go very far from their chest or whatever, but like my jungle area, for example, that I wasn't going to bring any villagers because I can't bring beds too close to my iron farm. You have to be within, can't bring a bed within 100 blocks or whatever. But now I'll be able to just populate my jungle area with those guys. Bella's back. 150 blocks from an iron farm? I thought I've always heard 96. At least the one I watched. No, yeah, I think the copper tools are an underrated thing as well. Just like iron's kind of hard to find sometimes. And like just to have that, like I'd rather save my iron for other stuff than have to waste it on making different tools all the time. So just having that in between is going to be real nice. Yeah, he's going to have to get his own. I might build a storage system before he comes that has him in mind. Oh, I love building with copper. That's why you go to the trial chambers though and get the waxed waxed copper so it doesn't oxidize. All the copper you get out of the trial chambers is pre-waxed. That's a underrated bonus of that. I just feel like how big of an issue can you really like as far as I'm concerned, it seems pretty simple to me. Like I mean if you're not trying to make him do more than he's supposed to do, like you just have to know You know, you have one that's assigned to kind of be your log sorting guy, and you know you only put log stuff in his chest, and then you got another guy that's going to be your food sorting guy. I'm over here talking with my hands like y'all can see me. Uh, yeah, that. Oh, I did find carrots before. Never mind. I didn't have beetroot though. Oh, I don't have. No, I do have potatoes. I think it's 10 chests, relic. I believe. But yeah, even no matter what it is, even if it's 6 chests, like he's my. You just have to know what items are sorting, and even I could make 6 work. Oh yeah. Now I remember what I'm here for. We'll just put this here. Yeah, I like having a little more space. Hey, appreciate it, Keyshawn. Kishan, saw your giant dragon. Hadn't been on the Discord in a few days, so sorry I got behind as usual. I've told y'all how I tend to be. But that was a cool dragon there. That was a big old dragon. Sometime I want to do a project like that. Actually, it's just so different than how I've ever played. But I've always liked the idea of doing something like that. 11's odd number. These ones are always end up being even numbers, but that's okay. Yeah, I've always had in the back of my mind having a spot in my world that is just for things like that and like pixel art and just like that kind of stuff that just doesn't fit in my usual type of builds. Yeah, I've thought about it. Um, I may. I mean, it would be a matter of starting a new channel if I was to ever do that. Uh, I would say the things against it is that uh, I just like I like that I'm relatively proficient in Minecraft. I'm really not that good at like other games. Like if I'm being honest, like if I was to just be playing through RPGs or like fighting games or whatever, like I'm just not very good at those kind of games. I have fun with them, but I don't know. But I might do it sometime. Like I would love to stream some Stardew Valley for one thing. But even that, it's not like I'm very good at it. But that's one of those games that you could just play your way, right? Okay, too much talking, not enough worky. Um, oh, is spruce what I want to do? Yeah, actually, I do think I kind of like. Now, the only other game that I'm like proficient at that I would be like is I play a lot of NBA 2K and I'm really good at it. But the 2K community, I find, is extremely toxic. I just don't even want a part of it. So that's the problem with that. Um, what would go good color-wise here? Red? I do want to do that sometime as well, Keyshawn. It won't be happening here. I like to stick with my theme. One thing about how I build is I stick with the same theme for the area, but that's another thing that I do plan that I haven't really done that I've wanted to do for a long time is have a modern build area. I'm thinking maybe red, yellow actually would maybe be cool. I've never played Roblox. Hmm. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, though, it might be better to have this be. It might be better to have this be a sheep farm. It might all the places right next to my base. It's probably better to have as micro farms and my enchanting setup. I mean, it's not like I really. That can be kind of further from my base. Now that I'm thinking about it, no point in having the primest real estate as far as the AFK goes, not being it something. So yeah, mine changed. This is going to be a sheep farm. That would make sense going right next to that. So yellow, yellow and red. Is that going to be kind of a crazy looking building? Red with yellow, like maybe, ooh, I don't have any bamboo yet, do I? Ooh, boo. I forgot. Yeah, we did find a jungle and we didn't find any bamboo. I remember that. I'm gonna act like I thought of this myself. Yeah, I think I need to get some bamboo because I've been planning on a red or a yellow trim. Planning on using bamboo for the trim. Jeez, I can't talk. So yeah, I believe I remember there was a jungle out this way. Guess we're gonna go on a little adventure time. I remember though that I did find one jungle and looked all over for bamboo and couldn't find any, and it was really annoying. Hopefully I don't go right back to that same jungle. But I think that one is a different direction than where I'm gonna go. Oh, actually, take those. Food, wood. Oh, I need to pick up some coal along the way. That'll be a side mission. Coal and bamboo. I know I remember seeing a little patch of coal right over here. Nope, right over here. Oh, and over there. Yeah. Is that gonna look kind of crazy? But I think it might look cool being. Well, I was gonna say being the enchanting area, but now it's not gonna be the enchanting area. Uh, but I think the red and yellow might like it's gonna be kind of crazy looking, but it might be kind of cool, kind of royal, Roman looking. But for a building, I do like mixing red and yellow. I've never done a building with it. Oh, I take that back. Wasn't my barn? Oh, no, that was just a yellow roof. My barn in my last hardcore world, actually. And be able to use. I've always wanted to throw in using like scaffolding as the windows. That'll look good on this. I'm kind of just going on a wild goose chase. I'm fairly sure though there's a jungle right out here. What's up, Mason? Probably not the safest spot to be doing this, but we're doing it. It's kind of a interesting spot. Kind of cool, actually. Right by my base. Always like finding cool generation like this right by my base. Saw a guy down here, didn't I? Oh my gosh. This is kind of cool, isn't it? The fact that it's all grass is kind of different. Dang. Like, I honestly don't hate this little cavern here. Noted. But we're gonna need you guys to help me out by shooting each other. Hey, thanks for stopping in, Lego. Until next time. Yeah, this is a cool area right here. With this water. I can imagine you could dig the ceiling up a little bit and bring the water back a little bit. And this would be a cool little thing. And the fact that it's right by my base is what makes it really cool. What about over here? Uh-oh. I don't think I want to mess with that guy. Ooh, if I had a chicken around, though, I could work on getting that new disc. Ooh. Ooh, there's a chicken. Is this going to work? Uh, Dang, I wish I had a lead on me or some seeds. Okay, the zombies probably despawned at this point, but we're still going to try it. Be gone. Dang it. Oh yeah, he probably went in the water. You can come along for the ride, dude, if you want. Oh, you're kind of making an annoying sound, but a real annoying sound. Sorry, dude. Was that ruthless? Should I have warned you guys? I'm crazy. Okay, yeah, I feel like jungle somewhere right out here. Not anymore, there isn't. This rain kind of sucks. Kind of kills my view. Ooh. Oh, no, sun's still out. It does seem darker, though. Did they fix that? Oh, yeah. I'm not in vibrant visuals. Haha. Hmm. I'm all of a sudden not as confident in my jungle over here. He didn't like being stuck in that boat. He was going to be stuck in that boat the rest of his life. I did him a favor. Okay. This isn't going as planned. It's a circle of life. Even though I left the nuggies. I could have said that if I actually took the food. Or no, maybe I did. Oh, what am I talking about? Yeah, I did. What am I talking about? Of course I took the food. There we are. I was right. Just a little further than I thought. What's got you mad? What's got you mad, Bella? Not something I did. Like, am I going crazy? Since when is there just not a single bamboo in a jungle? I see what you did there, cat. Oh, I saw one. That's funny. Just two. Give me a big field. I want a whole bunch. Yeah, I realize that, but I feel like regular jungles used to have more spread around a little bit, but hey, at least we got a few. Yeah, I realize they don't always have the big thick bamboo jungles. I just want it right now. There's looking a little more promising. Yeah, I guess. It does appear that way. Luckily, we at least found a little one. You know what block I'm excited to use in my red build? Netherite. Or netherite. Netherrack. Not netherite. Netherrack. Far from netherite. But I think netherrack actually kind of pops. I might even go crazy. Ooh, lush cave. I guess we're kind of far from base. I don't have any lush stuff yet, do I? Do I? I don't think I do. I think I gotta go get a little bit of moss at least, right? I forgot though, once you make the bamboo the wood, like a whole bunch of bamboo barely turns into anything. Alright, Pixie T. Get some good sleep. I should be getting a stream or two in over this week. Yeah, I think I probably still need just a little bit more. Okay, I think that should be enough. We'll grab a little bit just to have raw so I can plant it. Uh, 99% I have melons already, but okay, in and out, in and out. Being super safe. Nice, that's going to be a lot safer over there. Woo! This will be a lot better. Hey. It's a pretty cool cave. I forget that I'm so far from my base, though, I guess. Not quite as cool. I know I got those bad guys over there. Yes, it is a pretty cave. I agree. Man, I think I'm just gonna, definitely take note of the cave. It is a cool cave. But I think I'm just gonna take my little bit of moss and maybe some glowberries because I can't get that from moss. Other than that, I can get everything I want. Ooh, some clay would be nice. Some clay would be nice. Let's see what happens if I... I think it looks like there was some clay if I dig up here. Amy made it. What's up, Amy? I've been keeping an eye out for your cats in my Let's Play world. I haven't came across one yet. You said a full black one, right? Can't be the white feet black one. Use a full black one or the calico. And I forget one was a Molly. I forget what the other one was. Oh, okay. I did see one of those. I thought you wanted an all black one. I should have saved that guy when I could have. I didn't know that. Yeah, I'll try to find them both. Yeah, it's just gonna. I'm not gonna like set out looking for them, but they spawn in my villages randomly anyway, so I'm bound to come across one. Yeah, we're just gonna head back. This was a successful enough trip. Where's my boat? I'm doing good, Amy. How about yourself? I feel bad. I feel bad not. Yeah, I'm gonna fill up. Oops. Ooh, boo. I forgot. Whatever, I got on this far at this point. I forgot how bad chopping bamboo wears your sword out. That sucks. Pretty much just wasted this diamond sword. Wasn't even thinking about it. Whoa, dudes. Yeah, left some down for you, bud. Yeah, there's big melon slices. Yeah, we'll call her good. Uh, where did I come from? This way, right? Or was it? I'm lost. I don't think it was this way. You're not laughing at me being lost. Yeah, we're losing the boat. I'm pretty sure I just need to be going that way. Oh, I broke my axe. Oh, that sucks, Amy. Back problems aren't fun. Is this crazy color palette I'm thinking of actually going to work or not? 'Cause it sounds crazy. Spruce for the bottom floor, bamboo for the trim, and a red gradient for the top floor. Yeah, it might have been smart actually to get more. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should have gotten some more clay. Cause some bricks would be nice to mix in my gradient. I think maybe not though. I think I'm gonna go crazy and try to use netherite as like the main block of it. Or nether rack. Oh my gosh. Second time tonight might be a sign. Yeah, and I do have a stack of blocks, which would be actually a few bricks anyway if I want to use it for some texturing, so we're doing all right. Yeah, we're not playing with vibrant visuals because it's ended a couple of my streams. It froze my PlayStation, which ended my stream, so I'm gonna wait a little bit until it's settled in, I think, before I start using that on stream. So this world's kind of a non-vibrant visuals world. Now, Relic or anybody, if I was to play a world on Realms, I think I know the answer to this, but I just want to make sure. The days only count if I'm on still, right? There's got to be someone in the world for it to count your Minecraft days. I know the answer to that already, but the thought crossed my mind. Thank you. Ooh, dang! Oh my gosh. Oh, never mind. I guess it's way out there. I thought I had. Oh man, I thought I had more terracotta too. Hmm. It might be terracottaless. Could use some mangrove wood though, and netherrack will actually go together fairly nicely. Yeah. Those two actually go together really nice. Hmm. It might just be those three. Uh, Crimson wood and the nether, which I think I have, if I remember right, I have pretty easy access to. Would maybe be an interesting block to throw in the mix. Yeah, let's take a peek in there actually. I don't have any gold armor stored anywhere. Always nervous. Ooh, and it makes those weird sounds. I hate those weird sounds. Oh no, it was the warped wood. That's right. Oh my gosh. Did I not find a Crimson Forest? Ooh, ooh, see, like, that could have been the death of me. Ooh, I guess I didn't take very good note. Woohoo, here we go. Nice. No. And let's get me a couple of these big guys here. I thought this was kind of a fake out big guy. I don't even know for sure if I'm gonna like this wood in the mix, but I don't know though. I guess I could make it my. I could still make it the enchanting. Actually, it's probably the move. Still make it the enchanting because I like the colors of it for being an enchanting building, and I could put a sugarcane farm in it to make it useful. Sorry, having a coughing attack. Oh man, I think I'm back. Holy moly, coughing, sneezing. Uh-oh. Thanks for the heads up. This might be the biggest one of these trees I've ever seen, as far as it being so tall and almost a 3 by 3 block. I have to get it all, right? I know it's dangerous. Maybe I don't have to get it all. I'm kind of scared being on a pillar that high. I am completely turned around as far as where my portal is. Ooh. Where did I find? It was right here. Oh my gosh, I hated that. I did not leave a breadcrumb trail. Oh, there we are. Hey, anytime going into the nether and coming out alive, call a win. Call it a win. going on? There we go. Hmm. I don't know, dude. Definitely a lot more purple than the other ones, but I don't know. These three go together very nicely. I'm thinking that this one might not. Are we all kind of thinking the same? Thinking I'm gonna go without the old crimson wood planks. We'll use them somewhere in the future. I am unfortunately gonna need more mangrove wood though if I want to build it with this. Do I want to go up another block, have all these at the same level. I do like having the extra space. Yep. Alright, we're not committing to like making a whole bunch of progress on this tonight. We'll get a little start on things. Next stream we'll be building this up. I am not a Harry Potter expert by any means. Hey, we're taking risks here, boys and girls, with this color palette, but I feel like it's going to look good. I feel like red and yellow always looks good. I do need more of these, dang it. If you were talking about this carpet, we're going to have a whole building of Gryffindor if that's what colors Gryffindor are. Red and yellow. And it's an enchanting building. How was that for a coincidence? Hey, scaffolding's handy. I don't use it enough for being real. Yeah, a lot of people did. I'm sure if I gave it a chance, I would uh, probably enjoy it. I think I watched the first movie like a long time ago, and it was just kind of like, I just never really went from there. But I feel like I'm probably, as I've grown up, I'm probably more prone to liking it if I was to watch it again. Yeah, even Lord of the Rings, like I've obviously seen. I'm a big fan of Lord of the Rings, but I've only probably seen. I definitely haven't seen any of the movies more than twice. Really enjoyed them when I watched them, but I don't know them like inside and out. Now, Game of Thrones, I know pretty well inside and out. What if this building's just the ugliest thing ever and I have to take it all down? I really like Game of Thrones. Not for the faint of heart. It's got some non-child friendly content, to say the least. But super good. Yeah, I've known you were a Lord of the Rings girl. I better like this building. This is definitely no planning going on here. But I feel like I've already seen enough. I've got my technique down a certain amount. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm not going to have to. I think I like it, actually. Weirdly enough, like, the netherrack just looks cool, I think. Call me crazy. Ooh, boo. I like it, actually. Quite, quite a lot, if I'm being honest, I think. Oh, man. I mean, they're kind of clashing with what we got going on next to it, but I feel like I'm just gonna have a whole bunch of crazy, colorful buildings that will be united and that they're kind of built in the same style. And there will be a lot more yellow when we're all said and done. I feel like a lot of us never have. I used it in a floor one time a few hardcore worlds ago and really liked it and have been meaning to use it since, but I haven't. This is definitely my first building ever using it. And I think I like it. I mean, I don't know though. Now that I'm thinking though, does the spruce differentiate it too much? Where if I had this stone and had it matching this stuff a little better, would it? I think it might look a little better. Does anyone second my thoughts there a little bit? I feel like the spruce just makes the building stand out a little too much. Where if I did the stone types again on the bottom, it would unite the buildings a little better. Let's just test out the front side and see what we think. What's up, cool kid? Oops. What? Oh, yeah. There we go. Yep, I like that better. The spruce just made it a little too different. So we don't have to tear the whole thing down, just half of it. And it's not even the spot that I was worried about having to tear down. I appreciate that, boss. Love from the USA. It's fun hanging with people all around the world, that's for sure. I'm worldwide, you could say, yeah. Worldwide. Prestige. Worldwide. I speak so slow. I feel like I talk pretty fast sometimes. once I get going. I'm usually told to slow down. The mic puts me in slow motion. uh, Thank you, ladies. I wasn't too worried about it. You got my back, though. I like it. I'm gonna not worry too much. Might as well, I guess. What I'm trying to do in this world is not take the easy way out just to get blocks down as much and try to actually do it the right way the first time. You'd feel a lot better if I spoke louder. I live in an apartment complex with people sleeping. I'm streaming at 1:16 in the morning. I try to find my happy medium, you know? Um, I know, Relic. I'm not worried about it. I think he is having some internet issues. Thank you, though. Oops. I wouldn't say it's a matter of subs. I would say it's a matter of I just might be more of a laid back, chiller type streamer than you're looking for. My goal would be to not change based on how many subs I have. But yes, when there is only minimal people watching and the chat isn't overly busy, I don't mind putting my head down and just working. I don't care to talk all the time. I think out loud fairly well for the most part, I feel like. Pick my spots. But like I said, if I ain't your style, there's lots of streamers out there. You're gonna miss some cool builds though. Boo boo. Hey, I appreciate that, boss. I'll try my best. As do the majority of us. Yeah, that fits into the street a lot better. Glad I did that. We'll find spots to do something different for the bottom, but I think the fact that I'm already going with such a contrast between the three builds right here, this just isn't the spot for it. Know what I mean? Oh, I had some on me. The water did save me there. I think I would have survived, but yes. I have seen Mog Swamp. Other than that, I am not familiar with the other ones. I can't even really visualize. I think I'm mixing up creators in my head. Mog Swamp has the big, real condensed. I don't remember if it's hardcore or not, but it's definitely a big world. Everything's a super condensed city, kind of built in the same style, right? I believe. Or am I thinking of someone else? I'm not familiar with Cam Man. I think I might have seen Mog Swamp actually on a SMP, right? I know he's mainly has got a yeah. I know he's mainly got a single player. Maybe I'm not familiar with the Flat World though. But I think he was on a SMP like with kind of the Empire's crew fairly recently. One of their little side ones. Yeah, that's where I know him from. Now, I did make the decision to have the alleys between the buildings. I don't know if I mean, I think I like it. We'll have some that are all just connected, but uh, I don't want to make sticks with my bamboo wood. Hey, that's what you think. Too long for you. Different strokes for different folks, you know? If I say that it's nighttime, are you going to tell me I'm up too late? It's kind of what I feel like. Do I like that? Actually, we'll go something like that for the door. It's going to look too funky. I don't know if I do that. Yes, it is nighttime. It is 1:30 in the morning. I don't know if I like this. Yeah, it's definitely too chunky, isn't it? Ooh, what if we do that and that? It's still kind of weird. Um, Mangrove door. I knew you were going to tell me I'm up too late. I sleep when I want to sleep. I get my 8 hours. I work nights. Oops. This door is obviously giving me some troubles, but I'll just see if I can make it work. Oops. Whoops. I am 38 years old, so I make my own bedtime. Um, hmm. It has its moments, Rillick. Okay, now I'm almost thinking though. I mean, this isn't horrible, but I think it'd be better if I just did this. Hey, appreciate you, cat. Glad you said that, because I was kind of planning on it. No, just because you said that, I'll make sure I don't. I appreciate it. Have a good workout. Ooh, I forgot these doors have the hole in it. That kind of sucks for doing these kind of doors. Oops. Yeah, we like that a lot better. It's kind of funky with this whole situation, but I think I'm just going to take it, cut my losses, do all that, all that. Actually, we won't be doing that. Ooh, I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna do the fence thing along here, but part of me wants to go mangrove wood. I think I do want to go mangrove wood. We're gonna sleep that away. Because I'm not a shorts guy. Some people build their audience off shorts. Some people build it off episodes. Some people build it off streams. I haven't found shorts to be what I like to do or work well for me. I would rather just do it my way and see if it works or not. That's the thing about me. I may or may not ever make it as a YouTuber, but if I make it, I'm gonna be doing it my way so it's sustainable. I mean, Thank you, Swift. We're working on it. Oh yeah. Yeah, speaking of which I should have mentioned this when Kat was here, I'm going to be uh, disengaging the memberships thing that I started. I don't really only started that because YouTube gave me a bonus, which was really nice, and they did pay it, so it was well worth it. But an example of me kind of wanting to do it my way is I don't feel like having that burden on my mind of trying to keep trying to keep incentives as far as keeping memberships going. So Cat and Flip, if you're watching this in the future, it's greatly appreciated. You will forever be my only members, and you will be enshrined. But yeah, I just don't feel like having that being something on my mind, at least for the time. Obviously, that could change in the future. Oh yeah, I was gonna go the scaffolding windows I was gonna try. Ooh, that doesn't look as good with the yellow. Doesn't look as good if you have the yellow trim. So it might not work very well on the top, but what if I don't know, it might also not work very well here since it's this weird window and you get all these different weird views of it. I'm curious, so let's see what it looks like if I... Sometimes you just gotta test it out. I am a waiter, and I play music. Far from a full-time gamer. Don't take anything down, just start a new one. It's cool having your old stuff to be able to compare to. Oh, that's why this feels weird, is that's at the bottom. What if I did? Hey, you guys are really getting me just testing things out here. Never gotten anywhere near a million views. I think we just don't like these. And I don't know what my reaction would be. I'd be happy. I think I'm actually maybe gonna do... Ooh, that sucks. Sucks it connects the fence there. I guess it's not the complete end of the world, though. Uh... Changing the shape a little bit. Uh, 2, 3, 1. Oh, see. Now, part of me wants to extend this out by 1. Hmm. I think I'm going to. Not tonight. We'll do that next stream. I probably am actually getting pretty close here. Yeah, we're going to push that out by 1. Definitely gives it an interesting shape here. But actually, if we push this out by 1, it might make the roof a lot easier. A lot of times roofs with these weird shaped buildings are hard. But if I push it out by 1 and have it this pattern of 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, I think it would make the roof a lot easier. I think that's looking kind of cool, though, right? Let me see what I'm thinking. Then the top will look good with the yellow trim against the red. And I think I am just going to turn it into my enchanting area downstairs and then uh, sugarcane farm upstairs. And yeah, actually, we'll do the roof the same style, obviously kind of at the angle, but then we'll just, yeah, we are going to put a tower coming out there. I am thinking that's a good time to call it, though. Kind of want to relax a little bit before I have to go to sleep. Maybe do a little research on if I can, or I'll try to transfer my world again one more time, or my Let's Play world, try to work on getting it in a realm. Otherwise, I'm gonna have some decisions to make. But I like the Netherrack though. Like, are we liking the Netherrack? What's up, Destiny? You're here right in time for the end. We were working on this building, which is going to be my enchanting building slash sugarcane farm. And yeah, just planning ahead. You can imagine we're gonna have for sure another building there, but I do need to figure out like a couple areas to just break up the buildings a little bit, get some greenery going on. Like maybe right here actually would be a good spot for like a kind of courtyard. I play Bedrock. Yeah, I appreciate it, Amy. Everybody in the chat. Relic, Destiny, Bella. Been here all night. Boss. Sachit. Um, yeah, I don't know exactly what nights it'll be, but I imagine at least 2 streams this week. So you all have a great rest of your night. Whoops. Everybody have a good night.